Qatar get this second half underway. They are without their captain, who is suspended, Nasir Pia. Captaincy in his absence handed to Ahmed Sahel, one of the centre-backs on the ball now, wearing 19. Unable to pick out a pass, supporting players. Soto turning away from his marker, playing in De La Fuente. De La Fuente! And the save by Shabab Mamdouh, down smartly. Here's De La Fuente again. USA have a player down and sportingly played out by Khalid Mohammed. Well, that early chance in the second half. Alex Mendez, player troubled. Just stretching there and caught. Sam Ramos, coach of this USA side. Card is yellow. We would, I'm sure, from the Ramos and USA managerial perspective, have hoped and expected more. There's the card confirmation for number 12. Mohamed Ahmed joining his teammate Ali Malola on a caution. Back up on his feet, and play will resume in just a moment. Well, we saw the free kick at the end of the first half from Alex Mendez that was beaten away by Shabab Mamdouh. Same player stands over the ball. Savania wearing 16 is the other player in close proximity. Just waiting for the referee's signal. Drifted in towards that far post. Mendez took it, and USA couldn't get any telling connection that they have another opportunity. Another free kick. Telling connections, the challenge by have another opportunity. Mohamed Wad. Early chance in the opening minutes of this second half. A USA set piece, driven in, and behind it goes. More pressure, and another corner. Bright start after the half-time interval by USA. Alex Mendez to deliver then. Can they make something of this early second half pressure? In the end, rather rolled harmlessly wide of the mark, and Shabab Mamdouh was not forced to make a save. No power on the header. And rolls harmlessly wide. Got up well enough, Richards. There he is. Chris Richards on the books of Bayern Munich until 2023. It's the contract that he's sorted out. Exciting, emerging talent. Just the one forward and dealt with by Qatar. Breaks kindly. Just can't get Tinwera way through the middle. Here is De La Fuente, dispossessed. It is Hammam Ahmed to bring it forward and play. Youssef with a chance, unselfish. And one touch too many from Abdullah Nasir. Tries to keep it alive. Youssef is there. Keeper impeded. Well, Abdul Rashid Umar, who dropped to the bench, could be a possible change for Qatar if the scoreline stays the same, as they look for other goal threats, and he would certainly provide one. Made a fine save in the first half, did David Ochoa, on his call up to the first team. Here's Youssef able to continue his run. The one positive is how they've got better in every game they've played here in Poland. Just couldn't get away, Gloucester. Instead, Qatar can break. Played in towards Hashim Ali. Break. Played in towards Hashim Ali. Centre-back partnership of Bouba Keita and Chris Richards. Here is Richards. Mackenzie, the captain, in at right back today. Here he is, Mark Mackenzie, on a yellow card, along with teammate Brandon Savania. Mendes, Alex Mendes. There's Mackenzie, the captain, skips away from Youssef, gets the challenge in. Seen a few opportunities that have been wasted. De La Fuente. Durkin wants to take the free kick. Here is De La Fuente. De La Fuente will chase. And Baha steps across and gets the clearance in. Qatar. But a second half pressure from the USA. Mendes and then in towards Soto. No way through for Weah. USA 0, Qatar 0, and we have played 10 minutes of the second half. De La Fuente is stopped in his tracks. Qatar, that first half mistake by his nearly proved costly. He's given it away. Potre does very well. Could set something up. Really important to get a challenge in. Still not away, and the USA scramble it anywhere will do. Important hand from Ochoa as Qatar threaten again. Soto wins the free kick. Keeper, important hand there. As he tried to pick out his teammates, Ochoa was there. They do quickly break. Youssef trying to take on the defender. And Mark McKenzie comes out on top. Khalid Mohammed working tirelessly in midfield, linking up with his captain. Potre. And it's away by Durkin. It's towards De La Fuente. Just cannot get the better of Omar Mohamed. Qatar, you look at their qualification process, they lost the group opener against the UAE, but they still finished top of the group along with hosts Indonesia. Winning the quarterfinals against Thailand meant they qualified for Poland. Ahead of McKenzie, De La Fuente trying to help it on. Well, need something to give a point, not enough for a Qatar side propping up the table without a point after 2 games, and the USA would have targeted this for a victory, a win that they know should certainly take them through to the round of 16. 1 defeat and 1 victory. They triumph here tonight in Tiki, and it puts them on to 6 points and in a very healthy position. Looks like Mohamed is the player checking for a possible red card. The challenge, he's gone down. And this, the moment. Well, surrounded by players. Treatment continuing. Our referee Abdelkader Zitouni. Confirmation of VAR involvement. Omar Mohamed continues to receive treatment. We are at the hour mark of this Group D contest. We've had some yellow cards, 3 in all. Goalmouth incident, but not too many contentious talking points. He is back up on his feet. Now the off-the-ball incident. It's going to be a free kick. Play can continue. And that defensive wall will be forced back yet again. Could be the left foot of Alex Mendes or the right foot of Brandon Savania. One of the better chances. They have looked better in the first quarter of an hour of the second half of the USA, Tab Ramos's players. And they have a decent situation with a free kick. It'll be that left foot of Mendes, too much on it, curls it up and over. Set piece specialist Alex Mendes, and no end result for him. USA, Willie Lennes Jr. coming on. That is imminent. Confirmation of the change, and it's Conrad de la Fuente who makes way.
Substitution for USA, player number 17, Conrad de la Fuente, was replaced by
So the change is made, and we're into the last half an hour as we continue the wait for an opening goal that would make such a difference. For Qatar, it would keep alive their slim hopes of going through as one of the 4 best third-place finishers. Moves them on to 3 points. Were they to triumph here tonight for the USA a win? Well, that should be enough. 1 win, 1 defeat for Tab Ramos's players. Looking for back-to-back victories. Substitute forces a save, just got enough purchase on that to push it away from the danger zone. Just the one forward in the Baha. Youssef. Oman Ahmed, one of the players who is on a yellow card. This is Mohamed Wad. Soto able to hold it up, and then Mendes. Space for Lennes to run at the defence and earn a free kick. Wedge challenge. And he protests his innocence. have no complaints. It's yellow for Qatar's number 17, Mohamed Wad, the latest player to pick up the yellow card. Well, we've had a few chances as Mendes. He's had some free kicks, he's not been able to make them count. This a bit further forward, literally a yard outside that 18-yard area. Can he get it up and over the wall or bend it in? It seemed to be the favourite. Savania is there as well. It's Mendes! Lifts it up and over. It's another free kick, and it's another set-piece opportunity the USA cannot take. Well, Tabramos springing on Lanes there, making the change, looking for something new to inspire a second half performance in which they can take something from this contest. Youssef, Qatar have grown into the match and continue to improve in this under-20 World Cup. Mohamed. Well, Youssef is one of the options as that ball again is knocked towards the USA penalty box and controlled by Durkee, and then Qatar. And this is David Ochoa, has had a good game in goal given his opportunity. Can one of these sides provide us with a second half breakthrough? Here's Durkee. Chris Richards. They get better service into Sebastian Soto. Here he is chasing, and we'll have a throw in. Away by Baha with no accuracy. Richards can head it forward, and Durkin can pick up the loose ball, and then Richards to find Mendes. Savania. Bit of space. Lanes to cross into that danger zone, just beyond Sebastian Soto. And Dylan Nasser wins the free kick. Remember, once the group games are over, 24 becomes 16, the top two from each group, and then the four best third place finishers advance to what is very much the business end of this FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Qatar and the USA to battle here in Tiki. It's Youssef, invites the challenge, avoids it. And then given away by Khalid Mohammed. Lanes off the bench and full of running, needed a better ball than that. Cut out by Bar. Yusuf. It has been certainly well contested. No team able to really dominate for long periods of time. We've seen goalmouth incident and opportunities, scoring chances at both ends. Choa and Shabab Mamdou have made the important stops. And not quite as he intended. Into the final 20. Here's Mendes. Couldn't find way up. And then a little shove off the ball by Durkin, and that's unnecessary. And he knows it. It's the moments where he let his temper get the better of him and picked up an unnecessary yellow card. The push, the frustration, wanted the ball, wanted to take it, and pushes away Youssef, and is the latest player to see yellow. It's Chris Durkin, cautioned. And you can see, missing the next match, the shake of the head and disappointment as it sinks in. Qatar. And here's his central offensive partner, Chris Richards, the captain, Mark McKenzie. Durkin just on that yellow card, tries to lift it forward. It's Soto on the angle, and closed down by Shabab Mamdou. Again, quick to see the danger, alert to the threats, and making the save. Ahmed Al-Minhali preparing to make his entrance. It's a corner, swung in, dealt with. Durkin will go for goal, rising all the time. Player down, substitute waiting on the sidelines. This the latest chance from distance. Durkin goes for goal. Well, he's waiting for his opportunity. Ahmed Al-Minhali. Disappointment of starting the game among the substitutes, but will have an opportunity. Well, there we go. Another check. Player went down inside the area, and VAR checking for a possible red card. The referee happy, check is over. Another decision that is confirmed and checked, and we can resume. We've just over a quarter of an hour left. Hammam Ahmed is the player that has made way. He was on a yellow card, and Ahmed Al-Minhali is on. Durkin. Soto goes down, and nothing going for the USA's number 9. Hasn't been able to rediscover the scoring touch he showed against Nigeria when he scored a couple in a 2-0 win. Away by Ahmed Suhail, and Qatar can pick up some pace. Youssef threatening, unselfish. Well, the angled strike from Khalid Mohammed, rather disappointing in the end. Easy enough save for David Ochoa. Space opening up. Oli Lanez. problem. Where could make them pay, and does, with a moment of individual quality. Tim Weah with the moment that matters, and what a big moment it is for the USA, and for a player who scores on a world stage to edge them in front inside the last 15 minutes. Lovely skills, accomplished finish, and we have the breakthrough moment. Weah provided. USA 1, Qatar 0.
Goal for USA.
Well, Tim Weah on the books of Paris Saint-Germain. He was loaned out to Celtic. Comes from a famous footballing family and has given the USA a giant boost here in Tiki. Al-Minhali. Without a point and heading maybe for a third straight defeat, Qatar and their coach Bruno Miguel, they have been better. It has been an improved display, but once again in front of goal they have not offered enough. Lanes is where again, little back heel. Soto tries to force an opening, can't do so. Another card. It has been one of those matches where unfortunately we have seen too many cautions. There's the latest challenge coming in there. It's a nasty one as well. It's Mendes. This is the next game, and again, very painful. Sahel as the player that was on the receiving end. Well, wondered when Abdul Rashid Umaru would come on. He's going to take the place of Abdullah Nasir for the last 12 minutes or so. It gives them a goal threat, it gives them fresh legs as they chase an equaliser. And talking of substitutions, Richard Ledesma is about to come on. Just waits his turn, waits for his opportunity. Just a single goal. Lanes with a bit of space. Penalty appeal. Well, they felt, as the flag goes up of the assistant referee near side, I felt there was something in it, but instead decision goes the way of Qatar. And the change is about to be made. There's been a lot happening in this second half, but only the one goal separating the sides, and it was Tim Weah coming up with the moment that mattered, as Richard Ledesma still waits his turn. Now it will come. Now the USA can make a change. Confusion reigns. And now we have the decision. And Qatar protest. Bahar is waved away. And the USA have an opportunity once again. This was the moment. He's decided to go to the TV monitor now. The boos ringing out around the stadium for confirmation of a review. For the possible foul. The referee continues to have a look at the television monitor on the sidelines. Qatar's coach has come across to have his say. It certainly seemed a lot of confusion. Initially felt that it was a potential penalty, and of course, as that ball was played through, was he in an offside position anyway? The referee continues to look at the television monitor as this VAR review goes on. It is going to be a yellow card to add to a whole host of yellow cards. Alman Ali is the player who is carded, and we have a penalty. Now the change can be made. Alex Mendes could put this game out of sight. Mendes then with an opportunity to add to USA's single goal advantage. Qatar make the change. Mendes waits for his opportunity. Alex Mendes from the spot for the USA, and this could settle it once and for all. It's Mendes to step up, kept out. Qatar keep the contest alive, and Mendes is unable to find a way past Shabab Mando. And it just gives them a glimmer of hope. They look down and out, but it's just a single goal deficit, and still something to play for, although the chances are very slim indeed, with only a matter of 4 minutes plus stoppage time. Keeper comes and he's able to punch clear, and then Weah can clear, and Soto can try and escape the attentions of the defender. Weah's goal then, and the USA closing in on a second successive victory. This is McKenzie. Breaks for Mendes. Lovely ball through. Where could be in. Another fine intervention from Shabab Mamdou, who keeps it at 1-0. Break forward. Andre Siapotra. Still displaying some battling qualities. Youssef goes for goal, and Achar makes the save. Going to be a lot of time added on, possibly up to 7 minutes of stoppage time, I'm hearing, as that is met by the head of McKenzie. Qatar still have time to find an equaliser. Youssef bit of space, likes to get it onto that right foot. Seven minutes is confirmed. Well, we're looking at his teammate as that ball was lashed, hammered deep into Qatar territory. Matt Real is just below us on the sidelines, waiting an opportunity. Still haven't given this up, Qatar. Penalty save and then another important intervention by Shabab Mandu, and they have best part of 5.5 minutes to try and salvage an equaliser heading out of this FIFA Under-20 World Cup on the back of 2 straight defeats. Rail on, and Chris Gloucester's the player that is coming off, the left back on the books of Hanover 96 reserves. Rail is on.
Substitution for USA, player number 3, Chris Gloucester, was replaced by player number 15, Matt Real. Zmiana drużyny Stanów Zjednoczonych, zawodnik z numerem 3, Chris Gloucester, opuścił blisko, ale miejsce zajął
That will be a free kick. Well, they've got to be careful because they have players on yellow cards and they are giving away free kicks in very dangerous situations. Baha, the player guilty of the challenge. Well, Mendes has scored one from the penalty spot. He's had opportunities, of course. Well, they've got Ledesma there as well, provides them with another opportunity. Couldn't find a way through from the penalty spot, hasn't been able to make any of these set-piece situations work so far, Alex Mendes. Could this be a different one in time? Added on with that left foot, same outcome, curled and over. Can't find the finish, Mendes, and he's had chances. Tim Weah with the moment that has mattered in this World Cup contest as Qatar still chase a late equaliser. Break is on, played into Sebastian Soto. Chance, crashed against the bar from the substitutes. Thought he'd done enough. Ledesma comes back off the woodwork. It's as close as they've come to a second goal, and it's Ledesma denied by the woodwork. Yusuf. Easy enough for Ochoa, who's had a good game on his call-up to the first team. Given an opportunity as Brody Scott was dropped to the bench. Soto support. Ledesma to Lanez. Here he is again, Ledesma. Just a quick word to calm things down in these closing seconds. The USA are almost there. The USA can celebrate back-to-back World Cup successes. They've beaten Nigeria. And we have played 6 minutes 55 seconds. This will be a last chance to get an equaliser, and it is wide from Abdel Rashid Omaru, and that is that. The USA with cause to celebrate. Tim Weah with the only goal of the game, and USA have beaten Qatar by 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scores